again, I'm gonna say black people because I don't want to say people. Black people, can we do better? Period. Quit with all this. You're this color. You're this culture. You know what I'm saying? That includes those that wear masks on their faces. That do you know that the South was one of the places that we had slavery, and they tell you that New York was the ones, or the North was the ones that were against slavery. But yet, all these slave rules of working a 9 to 5 is coming from those areas. Like, did they sit there and just come up with shit? Because a lot of this country is being run by Northerners or people that were against slavery backgrounds that are really making us do all the slave work. How in the fuck we live in a country? I'm sorry, I'm gonna drop my phone, but how we live in a country where we get only paid? Listen, we get paid like Haitians get paid in Haiti, and I mean that shit. Haitians get paid $8 a day to do their jobs. Some of them get paid 5, but a day. In the United States, if I make $20 an hour, $50 an hour, or whatever, and they say I live above my means, look at this. You're paying car insurance, health insurance, and all type of other bullshit that in this country is really supposed to be free. But they say we have to keep the country running. Man, white people could not move and still keep this country running. I shouldn't have to work and break my back and all my bones for, like I say, a white man to collect a check that's filthy, filthy full of zeros. If I got 30, I want to start a business. I got 30 workers. I tell each one of my workers, you come work for me. I'll pay you $15 an hour. But I'm making business deals for 1.5 million. So these 30 workers might receive a check about 40, 50 grand, depends how I feel like paying them. 30 grand a year, depends how I feel like paying them. Because it's by choice, so I can live lavish. They're not taking care of the people. That's why a lot of these people nowadays are starting their own independent businesses. And yes, excuse me to the ladies that's twerking and doing all that shit in camera. You guys are beautiful. But at the end of the day, when your daughter looks at you and she sees you twerking, she's gonna twerk too. And you're just keeping the cycle going. Or when your son sees you twerking, he gonna be like, oh, it's all right for my girl to twerk, but really he's going through a mental state and causing himself mental illness because he's stressing, really trying to be in love. So you're gonna try to be in love with somebody. I don't have all that famous background shit and all that blah 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 blah, but he's gonna try to be in love with somebody that's doing the same thing his mom was doing, and he's gonna try to treat her right, and she gonna fuck around and break his heart because he was either too soft, or he wasn't doing enough, or he was a good man, I was making enough money, but things happen. Us as black people are causing more turmoil in the culture of humanity than we are succeeding. Who knows what we could have accomplished if we would have united? That's cool for Mrs. Brown, who from Miami, who went up to there, and that's nice. That's a blessing. But should I be worried? Like, yeah, as a female, you understand Miami lifestyle. I know that. But you're still going to be under the rules of which you just left from when you were growing up. And everything that you went through. You're going to have to see it from a different perspective and watch it maybe even get worse. I wish I could help everybody in this world. Money is not a factor when you really genuinely care about people. being the president, sit your ass up there for 4 years, 8 years. I don't give a fuck. Get the fuck off of that motherfucker when you done. Reason I'm gonna vote for a motherfucking Michael Bloomberg is not for the 4 years, 8 years, but for the chance of a lifetime to say, hey, I'll give everybody a check. And for the black people that deserve reparations that we're not getting, like I said, I'm Haitian. I deserve at least two checks. Think about it. That's why they don't really want to give us checks. That's why they tell you Haitian people are bad. They bash us and shit like that. Because we worked a lot harder than what they tell you. Jamaicans work a lot harder than what they tell you. So they deport us back to our country because we work so hard. But yet, they're not really trying to help us build a major building so we can collect a payment. They're not going to give us United States payments. They're not going to build a Publix in Haiti. That I'm talking about, like in every different part of Haiti, because they say we'll fuck it up. But if people are getting paid right, ain't nobody finna fuck up nothing. If a person in Haiti is receiving the same type of check as a person in the United States, and yet you still give them somewhat of the Haiti rules of I only have to pay insurance one time through the whole year, he's not finna fucking complain. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna complain. Excuse me for scratching my eye, but he's not gonna complain. She's not gonna complain. I went to Haiti once right now, just recently. I just came from Haiti. It was terrible. I looked at the water. I said, damn, where's Blue Cross, Blue Shield? Where's all these corporations and companies that they say is here? I'm on the side of Haiti where there is nobody kidnapping nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm smoking joints. I'm getting high. People asking me for money. As soon as I get off the fucking plane, I got people that got deported to Haiti from Miami. Like, they ain't seen me in years. Asking me for money. United States ain't doing shit for them. Them other countries ain't doing shit for them. Now, when the Ukraine shit hit, that's devastation. I felt bad. But all that was about something small. Am I against Putin on that? The thing that they're arguing about is petty. It could have been talked about. But when you sit there and you tell somebody they can't do what they want to do, let's say Ukraine president says something to Putin, oh, I ain't finna fucking give you shit. You know, we earned it. We fought the war over it. You guys didn't win shit. Now you talking to me crazy as fuck. Like I ain't got bigger guns than you. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't finna go to war about some shit that all you have to do is sign the fucking paper and hand it over. Nah, I can't do that shit. Fuck you. I ain't giving shit. Then when the people die, that's why they try to push you out of office, because they don't really know the behind the scenes. They just know that Putin's like, fuck this shit. I'm killing anything and everything moving. Since you ain't want to give me one single piece of paper to say I own this and that and this and that, like Trump told me, I'm finna kill shit. Trump couldn't pull a fucking button. I can pull a shit. And can't nobody tell me shit. And if it's a war crime, the next president will come over and guess what? I have cleaned and cleared a lot of this shit that you ain't want to give me in the first place. Now, is it wrong for him to do it? Yeah, it's wrong for him to kill innocent people that didn't have nothing to do with it. But all this pride, all this separation, all this shit that we're doing to each other is causing shit like that upon the world, bro. It is what we're doing to each other that's causing the world to be what it is today. I'm not finna teach my little brother to hate another culture, even if that culture hates him. I will teach him how to defend himself, but I won't teach him how to hate them. You know what I'm saying? These gun laws, they could have been stopped years ago. A lot of the stuff that we're doing could have been stopped years ago. It's all about profit. It's all about keeping it going long enough until they complain or until we can't, you know, it's too much to deal with. Am I against abortion? All that other shit? Listen, I had females I slept with that gave up babies and I'm crying my eyes out. The bitch ain't give a fuck. And mind you, I said the bitch ain't give a fuck. Bitch was like, oh, well, it's my body. I can do what I want to. Bitch, fuck you. That was me too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying every guys that rape women. You know, I love my mama, but my mom's been through something. And when she was here, she told me her stories. You know, women I grew up around, the women in Haiti go through rape and they can't complain. They got to keep a smile on their face. Yet in the United States, you bitches have so much fucking privileges. Mind you, I said bitches, and I don't mean that to every female. That even if a good guy like me comes up to you with no money, I'm not Jay-Z. I'm not Puff Daddy. I'm not this and I'm not that. It's my conversation. Nah, bitch, it wasn't that. It was the fact that you didn't see a Rolls Royce, a Bentley, or Ferrari, or some shit pull up. I didn't come up with all my jewelry on. I don't have the best of the best. I probably stay in the back of the shack of a house of my family, and these motherfuckers ain't paying their bill on time. I don't know what it could be. But you will not give me the time of day. I be at strip clubs. I've been at strip clubs. I've always talked to girls and asked them straight up questions. And yet when it comes to the come down, they go, it seems like you're more famous than we actually know. And I'm like, yo, it's not about how famous I am. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no money to take care of the situation that you're going through. One or two of them are like, well, we got money. We don't need the money. I'm like, that's cool. And then I give them another excuse. I tell the strippers, yo, I got baby mama issues. I got like 15 baby mamas. I can't deal with you right now. And I really do have issues like that. I'll fuck a whole city and have no problems with it. But society will show you, if you don't have money, you ain't shit. And we live in a society that taxes you for money and treats you like you ain't shit. All the shit that we go through, all the shit that we see, it's been there. It's not new. There's nothing new under the fucking sun. This is not new. It's just hurtful. Like seriously, y'all. It's hurtful to sit there and deal with a culture of people, black people, don't matter what color you is, black people who put on their headphones when they see a homeless person, but when the camera comes on, they'll reach in their pockets and try to give that homeless person $5 or $10. I don't see black people taking in homeless people to clean up these homeless people. Black, don't clean up. How you don't clean up a black homeless person that's black just like you? How you do not want to bond out somebody who's black just like you? Yeah, I understand we protesting and we fighting to get people freed, but dog, some of these people lost most of their lives. Some of these people can't even have kids no more. So we got to go look for a girl that's in her 22s, and then guess what? She don't want that. She want a dude with money, not a dude with wisdom. Wisdom can't put food on the plate. You know what I'm saying? Not unless he's making money. Us as a culture, bro, we are trash, bro. Humanity as a culture is very fucking trash, bro. And I really do mean that. Like, I wish there was something I could do. So I asked myself, what can I do? You know, what can I do? When they don't give a fuck, about me, saying we don't give a fuck about you. You know what I'm saying? What can I do? You know what I'm saying? I wish we would be better. I wish we do better. But it's not going to happen. Ain't no motherfucker finna walk up to me and say, here's $1 billion. I'm finna make another fucking billion tomorrow. No. Because you know what I'm going to do with that billion? I'm going to start passing shit out like it's candy. It's not about giving my family everything they fucking want. Why should I fucking do that when they don't fucking do shit for me anyway? I got love for my brothers. Don't get me wrong. I got a brother who's very successful. I got another brother who's trying to be successful. I got another brother who's trying to make it someplace else. But one thing I'm going to tell you is that even if I had the money, I get them something each and then give the rest of the money back to the world as I please. I would love to fucking help a whole country or 2 or 3. I would love to go back to a fucking maybe Cuba and build a recreation center where they ain't got to worry about some shit. The same shit for Haiti and same shit for fucking, different countries where they can just chill. I'll fucking sit there and build an underground bomb shelter that can withstand all this grenade launching from Russia. Again, shout out to Putin, man. No love, no disrespect, bro. But For real, bro. Society is trash. You know what I'm saying? We trash each other. Whether it's one having more money than the next or by not doing for the next. I've been in the business for a long time. I ain't seen nobody come up to me and say, "Yo, bro, fuck a record deal, nigga. I'ma just give you this money just to do these songs, bro. I ain't finna charge you for no deal." It's not like that. He has to put me on contract. He has to make sure he makes a profit off of this shit. That's what a lot of this business is. A motherfucker making it out for themselves. And then coming back to you, and then you have to analyze and look at people, and you can't just give people money, and then you can't do that. That's what they tell you. You can't just give people, you can't be friendly out here. People are out to get you. Nah, man, you was out to get me, and you picked me, and you got me. And you telling me now I can't do what you did for 100 people, even if you got it to give to me so I can give to other people? Yeah, I'm telling you that. So now you became that person's dad or that person's mom by telling them what to do, what they can and cannot do, which is causing more black people to open up more businesses, more black people to do more different things that we're doing now, which is causing society to separate itself even more as a culture. It's interesting.